has decided to be going like this. Nose down. Nose down. Please continue to, it may take some extra energy. Please continue to move ahead. The path of the just is as a shining light that shines from a month to a perfect day. If your income today is 500,000 per month, you don't have income in Nigeria of today. If your income is 500,000 per month and you are a family man, you still do not have income. Because from that 500,000, when are you going to do great things with your life? Okay, I told my people yesterday, I said, you keep thinking, I said, I don't think 500,000 again. I convert it to dollar or pounds so that I can know my real size. I don't want to deceive myself. Yeah, I collect 500. I'm a big man in my office. They pay me 500,000 naira every month. Can we convert that to pounds? How much is that? How much? Less than 500 pounds. So for 30 days of your life, you are earning less than 500 pounds. I asked my sister, my sister-in-law, who lives in America one day, we were in what's the name of this? McDonald's. And I saw a waiter there. I said, like, how much is this guy paid? She said, this guy cannot collect less than $10 per hour. I said, like, how many hours can he work in a day? She said, it depends. He can work less than minimum. Some of them, I said, Pastor, some of them work 12, some work 10. I said, so this guy is making $100 per day. My son-in-law said, yes. I said, wow. I said, there's no bank manager in Nigeria that hence what this guy is earning. There's no bank manager in Nigeria. Now, that does not mean that the only way you can make dollar is to relocate to America. Because some of you, the only thing you are thinking about in your head now is that, okay. Then you are already texting your wife. Sure, you are hearing, Pastor. Pastor said, when you earn dollar, look at it. When you earn naira, look at it. Look, there are beggars on the street of New York. There are beggars in London. Not that they told me I saw them. And they asked me for money. They live there. They were born, some of them were born there, but they don't have anything. So it's not, and there are people in this church who lives in Nigeria, and they make pounds and make dollars, and they live bigger. So it's not really about, it's about just allowing God direct your path. I'm not saying God cannot lead you to, because there are people God led. But make sure you are led. Make sure you are what? Don't let situation lead you and circumstance. Make sure you are in control. Make sure you're what? You're in control. Everybody say, I'm in control. Because when situation is in control, you decide and you think it's God leading you. You hear a voice. You too, you say you hear, but it's not the voice of God. You heard the voice of your situation. I've told several people, you are fighting your pastor, that's when God now called you to start a church. Why? How come God always calls when two people are fighting? He didn't call you when things were going on well. It was the situation that called him. God didn't call him. It was that situation then that called him. If he wants to be honest with himself. So don't let this situation call you out of Nigeria. Or you say it's Canada. Everybody's going to Canada. It's Canada. No. Your own situation. There's one of my sons here. He's watching this service. He's watching from Netherlands. I have another one. He's watching from Kazakhstan. That one in Kazakhstan, he has 2 secondary schools that he started by himself. He owns it. 2 secondary schools in Kazakhstan. He's just about 13, 14 years old in Kazakhstan. In fact, he was the one that made me know there's a country called Kazakhstan. He sent me a message. I said, how are you doing? I said, where are you? He said, I'm in Kazakhstan. I said, where is Kazakhstan? Because in my mind, I was thinking Kazakhstan, Bololiwa. Okay, we are Sali Africa. Because it sounds like an African name. Actually, it's one of those USSR countries. He said, I started learning more about Kazakhstan from him. He's the owner of 2 secondary schools. He said, Pastor, I used to think it's America I want to go. But they didn't give me visa. You know, sometimes God loves some people. He will allow situations to condition them to where he wants them to be. The mercy of God. He said everything was America. I said, but they didn't give me visa. So I said, okay, let me Then there was this open opportunity. I said, okay, let me just go there and just change my environment. He said, I've gone to America and I came back several times. He said, if they ask me to give me a green card now, I will not go live in America. I will live in Kazakhstan. I have another son. He wanted to be in America. They gave him Dubai. He's a big man in Dubai now. I prophesy. The condition of this moment will not lead your life out. You won't be out of the will of God. You won't be out of the purpose of God. Some people are already out of purpose of God. Because what is happening now, it's like war. As if Ogun Tibere. If you measure what people are thinking about in this congregation now, 75% or 80%, if they can open border, what I mean by they can give free visa, 80 to 90% there, they will not pray. They say, Pastor, what are we praying about again? God has done it. Hey, don't live your life like that, too. Don't live like that, too. Don't live like that, too. Don't be guided by circumstance. Let God lead you. He said, as men that are led by the Spirit of God, they are the sons of God. Be led. Let the wisdom of God direct your path. Let it guide your path. That was the wisdom of God. While you are responding to this crisis, ask yourself, is this response wisdom-based? Is this response wisdom-based? Or is it just born out of artificial, just trying to join the crowd? It has to be wisdom-based. It has to be what? It has to be what? Before Pastor Sheyi left, I wanted to be sure he was not making a mistake. We had 2-3 sessions together, and I was looking straight to his eyes, and I was asking him some very strong questions. I wanted to be sure. And I was going to tell him so after the first one, I was not convinced. We had the second one. After the second one, before the third one, I was convinced. Because I wanted to be sure he's not going there. Was okay. Many Nigerians are going there to answer for. That's what they are doing. 80%. If you are watching, if you are there, you better change the style. You can't leave your country to go and be slave somewhere. I told him. I said, you are already a king here. So anywhere you are going there to be king. No kingship, nothing. No, just. So he said, well, this is my plan, Pastor. This is what God said I should do. I'm doing this. I'm changing my career. I'm moving into this area. I'm doing that. That's what I'm doing. I said, okay. You know what you are doing. Amen. Not, you're just calculating, 1,200. By the time they can be paying me like $2,000 pounds. Hey, that's a lot of money. Hey. I'll be sending 200 to my parents. I will pay my rent. I've seen people live abroad for 30 years. That's the life they are living. They don't have nothing. No tata for nyonyo. All they have is one poor bungalow they built in. Don't let me mention the place so that somebody will not. That they were sending money that they should build for them. That's all they are. And one mortgage house they've not finished paying that they are still paying there. They are slaves. If you see them, you know that these guys are suffering. Nothing is happening. Just serving white man. Utiloka was okay. You are a king and a priest, and you shall reign in this world. Revelation 5:10. You are a king and a priest. Whether in UK or US, you are a king and a priest. Don't lose your kingship and priesthood to suffering in Nigeria. Don't lose it. Are you hearing me? So you are going to their country to employ them. I told him, I said, your target, you're an employer already. You own a school, you and your wife. So over there, you have to own business. It is business owners, company owners that controls the economy. No salary earner can control any economy, no matter how much you are earning. Say, my salary. If you are living by salary in this church, you are a disgrace to redemption. Salary, shalari. We just saw it briefly. He said, do your own business with your own hands. This price increasing does not affect business owners. As soon as petrol increase the price of their product. Instantly. Instantly. How many people's salary has been increased so far? Can I have your hand up? And what is the percentage? A business owner sees that the cost has increased, it shoots the price up. So the owner of economy are business owners. They are what? Business owners. So in this church, we've been encouraged. That's why every first service for the past 25 years is dedicated to preach and teach business principles. So you too can own your own business. Ask your neighbor, what's your business? Do you have a business? Ask him, say, do you have a business? If he says no, please just raise up your hand on his behalf so I can walk towards you. You have to own a business. You have to what? You are a teacher. You are teaching people's children, preparing them for WAEC, and they know you. You are doing well. Start selling textbooks. Start selling what? Because all those students are always buying textbooks every September. You don't have to have money to sell textbooks. Go to importers of textbooks. Tell them, I'll be bringing business. When I bring it, I have my cut. It will shock you if that business grows. It will deliver you from always. You can't stand up teaching other people's children for the rest of your life. One day you'll be tired. And your business will still be running. I don't know why I'm sharing this, but this is what God asked me to share. Own a business. That's one of the wisdom. I say I own a business. When Joseph was confronted, and Egypt was confronted with economic hardship, God gave Joseph a strategy. What is the strategy God is giving you for this time? I want to ask a very personal question to everybody that is above 18 here. If you are above 18, whether you are a man or a woman, in this current economic crisis, what strategy is God giving you? If you say, we will just be, we will adjust. We will adjust. We've been, Pastor, this is not a problem. We just adjust. The method you used last time will not work this year. What type of adjustment? What are you going to do? Companies don't wait until they reco. They start making adjustments. The moment they sense pain. Let me give you a practical example. Dr. Mike Murdoch taught us this. Do your hand like this. Everybody, do your hand like this. I know some people's hand cannot go that far, but just let it at least go to the back. Have you done it? If you keep that hand there for the next 3 hours, what will happen? There will be what? There will be what? There will be pain. That pain is a friend. That pain is not an enemy. That pain is telling you that this is not the right way to position your hand. That's what that pain is telling you. That you don't position your hand this way. That pain is a friend. It's telling you what can destroy you, what can hurt you. It's telling you that this hand is not supposed to be hung like this. Because if you keep this hand for 2 days, like this hand can die. So that initial pain that comes when you do like this is telling you that this is not well positioned. So that you can use common sense to what? To adjust. So that pain is a friend. That pain loves you. That pain doesn't want you to lose these hands. So the pain you are feeling at the moment in your work, in your finance, in your business is your friend. It's telling you, oh boy, adjust. Do something. Do something differently. Change something. Apply wisdom. So the question I want to say is that, which area are you applying wisdom? What type of wisdom are you applying? What's the strategy? I just told you just one of my strategies. There are many strategies. We've been holding meetings in my house since the last 1 week. And myself and my deputy director will sit down and we start talking about the adjustments. What did God tell you? This is what God told me. This is what we're doing. Because we don't want to sink and get drawn. Some people will drown. You will not drown. Your family will not drown. Your business will not drown. Your business will not sink. Your destiny will not sink. Your family will not sink. When others are saying there's a casting down, you say there's a lifting up. Madam, oh God, this is not the time to fight. He said, we're not talking to ourselves. We will not do any meeting. I'm telling you the truth. This is the time to call Madam. If you have been clipping malice for days, I say, Madam, we cannot fight now. This is not the right time to fight. This is about our destiny, our future. We need to talk. Are you hearing me? If she will not talk, make her talk. Because the destiny of those children, the whole family is in the hands of both of you. And something has to be done. I pray for every family watching online, on site in this place. You will not drown. The Lord will supply all your needs. You will respond based on the wisdom of God. Your response will be productive and positive. Your response will not be negative. In this time of economic crisis, it will work for your advantage. It will be your finest moment. It will be your finest moment. It will be your finest moment. I stand upon the authority in the word of God. You'll be a better person even in this time of crisis. Your family will be a better family. You enjoy better provisions, better supply, increase on all sides. I prophesy abundance in your territory, plenty 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 in your territory. I prophesy, whatever area you need to make adjustment, the Spirit of the living God will give you divine intelligence, divine instruction, divine intelligence, divine wisdom, divine wisdom. You will fly on the wings of supernatural wisdom. In this current season, your career, your business, your life will fly on the wings of supernatural wisdom. Look, this is a season where you will touch kind of money you've never touched before. You will go to places you've never gone before. You enjoy abundance at a level you have never enjoyed before. This is your finest season. This is your finest season. Oh, you are not receiving it. This is your finest season. Welcome to your finest season. Welcome to your finest season. Look, listen to me. I don't care. I don't know how many sources of income you have. You're going to have multiple streams of income. You are going to have multiple streams of income. For the past 2 months or 3 months now, I've been sending some of the link I see online that people send to me to some people in this church, some few people that I can just do, that I know that they, that is connected to some of this remote job thing. I'm sending it to them, trying to. One young man we met, I said, "You've been receiving?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "You know what I've been sending to you?" He said, I'm using you as an experiment. I want to see what you will do with it. Some people, you can give them and they will not do anything. I said, whatever you now do with it, very soon, you are many, I'm doing that too. I'll now call all of you. I'll now call all the young people in this church. You now tell them your testimony, what you have done with it. Then we'll now initiate all of them. Because I know somebody in this church who does similar things, and he makes about $7,000 per month on his phone and his laptop. Not Yahoo Yahoo. $7,000 every month. I know somebody who makes $2,000, and he only spends about 5 hours per day, or 5 to 8 hours per day. Because the way the world is now, you have to become global in your thinking. You have to be what? Stop thinking like you are living in Agege. You are living in the world. Is Agege not part of the world? And have a global mindset. Do you know, man, there are places where you will apply for accounting job with your qualification, and you'll be spending 2 hours to do their job every day, and you'll be earning like $5,000 or $2,000 extra change. The same thing you are doing. Lift up your 2 hands. Close your eyes. Whether you're watching online or you're on site, lift up your 2 hands and close your eyes. I decree and I declare that your eyes of understanding be open. You will not suffer. The work of your hand will go to higher levels. The divine strategy you need to take it to a higher dimension, receive it now. Some of you, this week will be your week of divine revelation. This week will be your week of divine revelation. This week will be your week of divine revelation. This week will be your week of divine revelation. This week will be your week of divine revelation. Stretch your two hands up. This week will be your week of divine revelation. This week will be your week of divine revelation. This week you will see visions. You will dream dreams. Visions and dreams that are from above. Visions and dreams that will liberate your destiny. Visions and dreams that will open up your mind to a new dimension. Visions and dreams that will take your family, yourself to a new higher level. New ideas. Supernatural ideas. Every complaint you've ever had about money will stop this week. Every complaint you have about lack will end this week. I prophesy by the impartation going on right now, by the gift of revelation coming onto your life right now, every complaint about finance will end this week. You will never lack anything good. The Lord will supply all your needs. In the name of Jesus. Wave your hands and give him praise. Give him all the glory and all the praise.